welcome to the video. Now, if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming the title is something like, I try and draw myself as a furry. Now, before we get into it, I want to make a few things very clear. I have nothing but respect for the furry community. I myself am not one, but I've always wondered what it would be like if I tried to draw myself in a furry way, or the colloquial term is fursona. I have never made an official fursona because I never saw the point to one. I mean, yeah, I'm not a furry, so why would I have a fursona? But today I'm going to go ahead and see what it would look like. So I hope you're ready for some good shenanigans, which is the whole point of this channel. Let's go. All right, so I have here a blank canvas, a nice, and yes, I use Procreate and I use an iPad, so pray for me for figuring out how to put this all together in editing. So, I have here a blank canvas, and I also have pulled up our various reference images for the animal of my choice today. Now, the animal that I've chosen is a lion. I love lions. They are my favorite animal, and I've always been told that I am like one. I'm a Leo in terms of astrology, and I am the epitome of Leo in every way. So, it's just all my life I've been followed by the whole, lion trend. So, I have pulled up a whole bunch of pictures of lions. I also, Google's gonna have a field day with my, targeted ads, because in my Google search history now, there is, how to draw a furry and lion anatomy. So, I'm gonna have an interesting next couple of days. So, I have a whole bunch of diagrams for lion anatomy, and Google is my favorite tool in the world, so here we are. And I also have a bunch of pictures just for lion faces and just lions in general, because I've been drawing lions for a very long time, but it doesn't hurt to make sure that you know what you're doing, you know? So, lions. And I also looked up, like I said earlier, how to draw furries. And I was able to read through a good few of tutorials here. Specifically, I have this long article called How to Draw Furries, aka Anthropomorphic Characters by Monica Zagrobelna. And I'll go ahead and put a picture of the website here. And it was made 18th January 2018, so it's recent! It's recent. Now this is a really good article because it actually goes into what anthropomorphism is, which is, if you don't know, taking an unhuman object and giving it human characteristics. It's quite commonly found in literature. So we have that, and we also have... The further you go down, it actually gives you a whole introduction to furries themselves, and also, like, the fursuits and everything, and it just gives a good how to draw anthro animals, including anatomy, mass, line of action, etc., etc. It was a really good article, and I really enjoyed reading it, so I'll go ahead and link that in the description if you wanted to check it out. I also, that was a really good one, but it went into a lot of the basics of drawing, which I would like to think I have a pretty good grasp on already. So I was kind of trying to go more for the specifics of furry drawing, like, 'cause if you know what furries... If you've seen furry art, then you know what I'm talking about. They have a certain way of drawing hands or legs, specifically the legs and the feet, because I can't even draw human feet. How am I going to draw furry feet if I can't even draw human feet? So I actually went and I tried to look up, and I found this really good one. It was on Clip Studio Tips. Now, back whenever I was doing only Windows, I only used Clip Studio, so that was a nice thing to come to. And it looks like their name is Julia. Here, give me a second. I will find their name, because it was a really good. It was really good in terms of it showed you how to draw the arms and hands and legs, and also had a really good in-depth look at the shading mechanic. Of course, I looked through it, but I didn't really like try to sink that into my brain as much as the other things because I would like to think I have a good grasp on shading. Would like to is the key phrase in that sentence. So, oh no, who made this? It looks like from the drawings I saw that it was their name is Julia something. Oh no. I mean, if you look up how to draw furries, this one is like fourth or fifth on the list. So, if you're going, I'll also leave a link in the description. So, if you're really, really, really wanting to check this out. Oh, who are you? I guess their name is Novel, I guess? Yeah, I guess their name is Novel. And and they also talked about, head, just like drawing the head. Because again, furry art has a specific way of drawing heads that I've been trying to figure out. And from all the tutorials that I've seen, it's literally just draw a circle and then just draw a whole bunch of curves around it. And I don't know if I'll be able to do that because I'm drawing a lion, but Oh, I also found one that differentiated between cats and dogs. That was a nice, helpful one. Because usually when you're looking at furry stuff, it's all dogs. And yes, I understand that. I'm a dog person. I have 2 dogs, and I guess you always want to see yourself and your loved ones. I don't know. So, a lot of people are trying to draw dogs, but I am not. I'm trying to draw a big lion. So it was very nice to find someone, and this was on web.archive.org, and it's called, and I think it's on the Draw Furry, Draw Furry server or something, and it's called How to Draw Anthro Heads by Kelly, and this was made in June 4th, 2007. So, but still, it holds up. I mean, it's great. It's great material. So, because it talks about like the forehead and everything like that, and how you have to go between a cheetah and a tiger. Tiger is big and fluff, while cheetah is sleek and stylish. And so I'll be focusing on big fluff. And yeah. So I'm really just giving a lot of context to to try and... Alright, we can do this! So, welcome to Alex Tries and Draws Herself as a Furry. Or Fursona. Here we go. Okay, so you start with a circle. Circle. And there are certain things about myself that I will make sure that I put in. Like, one of the major things that I always draw myself whenever I'm drawing myself as a cartoon is, my glasses. Now, I changed my glasses recently, so instead of doing this, like you've seen with the, ending credits and a lot of the other art I've done, instead they're like this, which, simpler. They're just rounds with no rim on top, which kind of makes me laugh, because that's pretty much the exact opposite of the glasses I had before. Anyway, I just wanted to change, because it's 2020. Gotta get that new style. So, I have a circle here. And, then the big thing with lions is that they have a snout. Like most animals, I suppose. Now, I've done a lot, like I said earlier, I've done a lot of drawings with lions. It almost became my, my concentration for my last year of, high school in AP Art. You people that have taken AP Art, you know what I mean. So, I don't foresee me having too much trouble drawing the lion. It's more in terms of how do I draw it as a furry-like design and then proceed to make myself in the furry-like design, So, and then eyes, this is going interestingly already. Another thing that a lot of the things we're talking about is how simplicity is best, and as a cartoon artist, I couldn't agree more. Because simplicity is all I care about. Cartoon artist and sometimes animator, that's all I care about. If I can do the drawing within like 3 swoops, then I am happy. Alright, and then... So, a big thing with lions is that they have circle eyes, but But this isn't just a lion. I have to remember this is a furry, so I can take cartoonish uh, liberties. That's the word I was looking for. Alright. And then, whoop. I'll see you back whenever I have a good portion of this head done. I've also seen, with a lot of the furry art, it is completely, like, shape-oriented. Like, shapes and everything like that. Everything is shaped pretty normally. Not normally, but, like, everything, it just boils down to shapes. And I can get behind that! Because I love shape drawing, because that's what I grew up on and learning how to draw. So I will be happily taking a part in that. This isn't looking too bad so far. I mean, it's way different than what I usually do for my art, but you know, sometimes the whole point of this video is to learn a new style of art, and that's what I'm doing here. So what if I've never drawn anything like this? That's the point. Oh no. Fun fact. It's fun fact time while I finish this head. Like I said earlier, lions are my favorite animal. But, something that, whenever people get to know this about me, they get very angry by, is that I have, never seen Lion King. I just haven't. In my so odd years of living, in my basically 20 years of living, I have never seen The Lion King. And it is a cause of great anger for my friends, especially since my favorite animal is the lion. Nick thinks it's an atrocity. He tries and gets me to watch it, and I somehow always am able to just get myself out of it. I don't think I'll be able to do that for much longer, but we'll see. Now, we have the head. The head is looking pretty good if I were to say. I actually really like, that style that I'm going for, because this is a very angular, very nice stylistic thing, which, even though I've never drawn a furry before, it's somehow stylized? I don't know. I think this is just me trying to go back on the stuff that I know. Now, the hair is good. The eyes, I could make a bit more circular, because if you don't know, I have circular, big almond, I don't know if they're almond shaped. I don't know what shape my eyes are. They're like, just, they're eyes. And so making that a little bit more circular, because it's me. And then I gotta do my glasses. Now, the glasses, I keep saying it weirdly. I'm going to try to make this glasses more stylized, just because this is such a style-based drawing already. Don't know how, but it's style-based. And so, there's the glasses. Let's see. Another big thing about me is my jewelry, my copious amounts of jewelry. So, I will make myself some little things. And then on my left ear, I have my ear cuff of my Scully. So I'm gonna just make that. Yeah, that's what a skull looks like. Ooh. What else? Well, my eyebrows are very important to me, but this is a lion, and I don't think lions have eyebrows? I mean, they have these. I drew these. These are something that I always make sure I draw whenever I'm drawing lions, is the little things, because they look like eyebrows. But other than that, I don't really think I can do anything else in terms of eyebrows. And that's so weird to me, because a major part of my brand is my eyebrows, my big thick eyebrows. I'm gonna give this some eyelashes just because I love doing eyelashes. There we go. Alright, so the head's done. The head wasn't that hard to do, thankfully. But here comes the hard part, which is the body. So, I have to make, you've probably seen if you watch drawing videos, and if you're here, watching this drawing video, hello, how are you today? But one of the main things that you see when you're watching drawing videos is this line here. That is the line of action. That is what you are going to be following your drawing in throughout the whole thing. So, okay. See, whenever I draw stuff like this, I don't know what to do with the neck, cause if I'm drawing normal stuff, I go, happy little face, and I just do that, and it's just a normal ha. And then, like, in almost all my drawings, the neck is the least important thing, because it's just 2 quick lines. I don't know if I can do that here. What do lion necks? Oh, lion necks are usually covered by the fluff! Oh no! Oh wait, female lions, here we go. They are muscular, very, very muscular. Which, yeah, that makes sense. They're freaking running around. So, if this... Okay, I got it. Yes! And then, shoulder. This is turning out way better than I thought it would! Can I put lipstick on there? That is a big no on that, good buddy. Alright, so, like I was talking about earlier, that one website was talking about how important anatomy is to to it, and how you have to take both the animal you're drawing's anatomy into consideration, as well as the human anatomy. So, if I were drawing this human style, I would do this, and then have my hips right there, and then go with my legs to about there. But this is not human. Oh, I need to get rid of that. It's a cute drawing, but I don't need it. This is not human. This is lion. So, I have to take into account the rib cage of a lion. So let me go back to my lion anatomy. The biggest thing is their body. Goes to about like that. Of course, I'm giving myself... Again, there are some things that are very crucial to my design, and my boobs are one of them. I do not have any, what's that word? Shame. I don't have any shame in saying that. They wanna... Alright, so it's not gonna be totally line up. Well, maybe I can, like, do that. There, oh. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Their shoulders are a big component. Shoulders that go into the body. Oh wait, they have tails! Lions have tails. I have to move this a bit. There we go. Alright. I'm probably gonna have to shrink this in a bit, honestly. So the legs of a lion. Specifically the back legs. The front legs I'm not too worried about, because I'm probably just going to do this and then put a paw right there. Because I've seen, whenever I was researching stuff, I saw people do, like, that and then paw. It doesn't look complete now, but trust me, it'll get there. Okay, back to lion legs. Lion legs, specifically the back legs, go... Okay, so this is what they look like on the outside. Kinda. I'm doing this from a anatomy drawing. But on the inside, they go like that. And then paw. So, I'm going to have to do that. Alright, like I said earlier, I have to shrink this just a bit. There we go. So, this. And then this. Yeah, that'll work. Wow, this might actually work. I honestly didn't... Oh, never mind. I was gonna toot my own horn, but then it fucking died on me. Oh. Sorry for how hard my sketching is. In a minute, you'll see me do the refined sketch. I probably won't talk through that. And for my drawing process, I do the rough gesture sketch. Gesture drawing, if you don't know, is where you go quick and just go ham. You're not really worried too much about the details. You're just worrying about the basic structure and the basic look of it. And then I go in with an actual like refined sketch where I worry about the details to make sure that I can still draw the damn thing. This isn't looking that bad. I'm a fan of it. Like, I didn't think this would go. Oh, I have to draw my tail. What do lion paws look like? I think what I'm learning here that the main thing that you have to do with furry drawings is the legs. The legs. It's the legs and the face that really make it. One time I went to the zoo and I went to the Fort Worth Zoo, and if you've ever been to the Fort Worth Zoo, you know they have that cafe that you can literally eat right next to the big cats, specifically the lions. That was my favorite place to go because it's the lions and they're right next to me, yay! And one time we went there and a lion came up to me. It was behind glass, of course, but like it came up to me and it just sat down right next to where I was standing there, and I got a bunch of good pictures. Ugh, that was a good day. Oh, look at all those toe beans. I kind of wish I did this in a more stylized, like, pose, like in a fancier pose, but at the same time, I also am doing this for the very first time, and I haven't even gotten to the arms, which I feel are going to give me a lot of trouble. Do furries have normal? No, they have paws. I've seen so many pictures. Why did I think they had normal hands? Ugh. Now to the arms. This is gonna be interesting if I'm able to do it. Any sorts of correctly. No, I'm not really buff. A lot of the furries that I've seen are extraordinarily buff. Maybe if I... Oh, no. Maybe if I move the eye. Yes! Yes! And then I can make this peace sign. Yeah. Because that's something I do in photos a lot. Just... I can draw better than that. Excuse you. I have been drawing for how long, and I was about to let that slide? Excuse me. It really is just human arms. There we go. It looks a bit like a Berenstein bear hand, but you know what? At this point, beggars can't be choosers. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. Excuse me, I would like to excavate the hand. Okay. 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 So, oh, wait, the tail. I keep putting off the tail. Oh, what kind of outfit should I have on? Yeah? I mean, yeah. That's a sketch. This is going a lot better than I thought it was. I thought this would be a long time of me just struggling. So, we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Now for the refined sketch. Let's see when I get it. What's really kind of getting me is how, in some ways, easier. How this is just a little bit easier than it is in, like, whenever I'm drawing normally. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I prepared so much beforehand. Maybe. But this is a little ridiculous how quickly I'm going. Maybe it's just a good day for drawing for me. Because if you talk to an artist, they'll tell you how they have just those days where they're just popping right the hell off with how much they're able to draw. Maybe I'm just having a good day. See, I'm hitting a thing here. I didn't plan this other eye out enough, so I have to go in and figure it out. Let's see. Gotta get them good lines! Alright, here we go. Here's the fun part. The best part of any piece that I do, specifically if it's drawing me or one of my characters, is the hair. Because I get to just go right the hell off. Especially since this is a lion, and it's me as a lion, so it's big, fluffy, kind of just a little bit angular hair. Let's give the arm a rest. That's very important. If you're an artist, especially one that's just starting out, stuff like that, you need to give your hand time. And especially in between, like, the sketching or the line art. What I usually do is I try and make a little palette up here just to make sure that I don't kill my hand. Oh, I can make my earring a little paw. That's such a small detail, but it's that's great. I love that. Anyway, sorry. You have to give your arm or hand a rest, cuz I used to actually be the type that would draw only with my wrist and then only go for marathon drawings, as I like to call it, where I just drew for, oh god. I once did a 4 or 5 panel comic all in one sitting, like sketching, line art, coloring and shading, all of it in one sitting without stopping. And let me tell you, my my wrist and arm had words to say after that. So I try and make it a point not to do it for too long if I can help it. And I usually can, so I don't. Oh, my glasses. I can't see without my glasses. See, this looks like a way hotter version of me, though. That's the thing that's really kind of getting me. And now, I don't want to hear Alex is a furry. No. I mean in terms of, like, I look like this, but, like, this might be an elevated version of myself. You know? If you're ever scared about doing hands in your artwork, just do it. Like, I was used to be the art. I learned this from a friend of mine back in grade school, that I was just like, oh, I want to learn how to draw, and she goes, here, I got you. And back then we would only draw like girls with long hair and like smileys and then like stick necks. And so she said, okay, anytime you want to draw someone and you don't know how to draw hands, just do this. And then finish out the drawing and just do that. Just put the arms behind their backs. That's it. That was it. And I drew, oh, I cannot tell you how many little drawings I had from about third to 7th grade, more like. It was a girl and her hands were behind her back. I could probably find some of them if I looked, and it's just, really makes me laugh. 'Cause now I've done, like, I'm still not that great as drawing hands as I would like, but, like, I've done a whole bunch of studies, and I try my best to take pictures of my own hand doing it, so that I have the basic shapes and everything like that, 'cause that's what you need to do. If anybody tells you not to use a reference, they are wrong. Straight up wrong. I've seen people be like, oh, you can't use references because it has to all come from your mind, and I'm like, dude, you know what the original imagination was? Looking outside, man. Wait, I need to make sure this connects, so. That's so ridiculous to me that people would think that using references counts as, like, cheating, which is wrong, because it doesn't. It's just you being a good artist. Another thing, always draw with your whole arm. Oh wait, I can just cover it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we are talking. Always draw with your whole arms, especially on curves, because it'll make the curve a lot smoother. And try as much as you can not to use your wrist, because I used to be like that, and I used to use only my wrist in everything, because I would be sitting on the couch or something and I would try and draw, and then suddenly there goes my wrist, and I'm still paying for it to this day. So take advice from me, do not draw with your wrists. So here we have it. Wait, here's the moment of truth. Okay, it doesn't look that bad. Oh, okay. So the reason why I react like that is because one of the main things that happens, especially when you're doing something, especially whenever you've never done it before and you're doing a basic sketch and then you want to go back and like line it and stuff like that, is you take the sketch off, the base sketch off, and it looks like shit. Because that's a main reason why I always keep my rough sketch and then my actual like refined sketch and then my line art all different colors, because it'll make it so that your eye differentiates it a little easier. That might just be for me, just because my eyes just focus on color immediately. That's why in a lot of my art you'll see it just all colorful and shit. That's because that's just how my eye processes it. So that's why everything is just oodles and cadoodles of color, and I try my best to keep as much pure black out of it as I can. Because, like, you know, freaking, well, with the Muppets, I kind of have to make their eyes black because that's the Muppet look. But, like, for this, for my line art, I can totally just make it all purple and not pure black. Wow, this is going, like I've said this so many times, but this is going way better than I thought it would. Here we have the refined line art. Now, not line art, sketch. But, speaking of, I need to decide what, like I said, take breaks. I need to decide what kind of style I want to do with this, because lately, the main style I've been doing is color blocking, which, well, I don't know if that's what it's called, but I call it color blocking, which is every layer is a new color. Or every layer is a specific part. So, like, for this, I would do the hair as one solid color, and I would trace it out, and then I would do the skin, specifically the skin under the hair, which actually is all of it. Well, it's fur now, but I would do the fur under it all on the same layer so I can go back and shade it all at the same time. Or maybe separate the face and the neck together and then the arms and then the legs together. I did not notice that was like that. I need to fix that. Ooh, yes, what one little line take away, the difference it can make. Do I want to do that, or do I want to go comic? Now, I don't think I do want to go comic, because I'll show some of the things I've been doing now on the screen, probably, maybe. Cause lately, whenever I do the color blocking, I'm able to make it look pretty good. And I just have a few things that require lines, but everything else doesn't really require lines. And I think I'm gonna do that because that's what I want to do. I love my old comic style where I would do a full thick line, and then I would go back and then I would do the coloring. It's basically the same thing as I do with color blocking, except I have a thick line over it. But I don't think I want to do that with this one because I'm really liking this. And I know I said I want to try a new style, but like, I am trying so hard to make this look nice because this is going way better than I thought it would. So, I'm going to do my color blocking because that's what I want to do. And so, like I said earlier, whenever I'm giving my hand a break, I'm going to make a color palette. Now, I actually have a palette for my eyes. Oh my gosh, I forgot I have to do the thingy in my eyes. as well as, because that's a big thing with lions, is that they have the circle. Because they don't have pinprick eyes. They have circular eyes, circular pupils, I should say. Oh, ho, ho, hell yeah! I'll see you whenever I have a full palette figured out for the outfit. Okay, I'm back. Here is the palettes. I decided to go ahead and just go with my normal red shirt, blue kind of blue pants, but I wanted to make it more of a genie color. If I do need to adjust it, I will. I'll go ahead and adjust it, but I'm pretty happy with this. I need a dark brown for the pawsies. I just remembered that. The way I said that is, what do the inside of lion ears look like? I know sometimes they're drawn pink. Oh. Should I just draw pink? Oh no, I'll do. So, whenever I'm doing this, I think I'll go ahead and start with the hair. And you'll see that I usually do it above the line art just because it's easier for me to see what the actual shape of what I'm doing the color blocking for is over the line art, because it just is, so that whenever I fill it in and everything like that, I know if I have to make any adjustments rather than trying to see it past a layer of line art. This is going to be over it, not under it, so I have to make sure that I do it well. I'll see you whenever I have the hair all blocked out. So, what I have here is the base outer all blocked out so that I can do this, Procreate's best feature. And I just fill it in. I make adjustments where needed. That needs to not be that. You know what? I'll just add. I usually use the technical pen for this step, just because it's easier. Let me go ahead and bump that opacity down. There we go. There we go. And now it is time for the skin. Now, I lied. Some of it has to be, like this part right here, has to be above it. So I'm going to be doing the skin, and then I'm going to be doing the top layer of hair. This is a method I've been trying for the past few times that I've been doing this. I don't know if it's working, but you know what? I gotta hope. There we go. And then I'm gonna bring my hair back up to full opacity. And now for this, I do have to move this. Whoop. There we go. It's a little thicker than the actual drawing, and it's looking a little Tony the Tigerish, but it's okay. They're great. I really like how spiky I made. No, I'm gonna toot my own horn for a second, but I really like how spiky I made this hair. Because usually whenever I do my hair, okay, that's one of the things you gotta be careful for. Whenever I do my hair in my drawings, I usually make it as fluffy as possible rather than spiky. And I'm starting to see the merit in making spikes a big priority. Let's see how that looks. I need to fix it just a bit. That is honestly one of the best things I've drawn in a while. I can't believe this. I cannot believe it. Take the line art off. Whoop. Oh, wrong layer. There we go. It is coming together. It is coming together. Yeah. And now I need to use this layer some more so I can do the arms. Isn't that right, Harley? Yeah, I gotta go make arms. Thank you for the paw. Now you might be saying, Alex, isn't it bad to put a lot of that on one layer? And I say, if you're careful about what you're doing and everything, it doesn't have to be bad. Oh, I am on the wrong layer. You can, if you're very careful and you're not doing as a detail and oriented piece as this, then yes, you can put a lot on one layer. Not as much as all the shading on, all the base color and the shading on one layer. That's just terrifying, and whoever does that is a traditional artist, and if I have the tools at my disposal, I am not going to do that. Simply because I know how quickly I change my mind. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, it looks like a lion. Okay. I'm done with those base layers. Yeah. So, now it is time for the shirt. Yes, my time finally gets to shine. I get to draw my boobs. Truly a highlight of every piece I do is when I draw them. So I have my shirt done, and now what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to put the pants layer under the skin layer. Now, here's where I have to be careful, because I usually overshoot it just a bit, especially with color blocking, because it's a big brush, and I should probably actually turn that down a bit. I overshoot it a bit, so if I'm trying to do detail-oriented stuff, like specifically these legs, because these legs are the main thing that are just like, hey, guess what? It's a furry. So I have to be quite careful to make sure that I do it well. That, and whoop! There we go! I am almost done with the color blocking, and then after color blocking is the shading, and shading is one of my favorite things to do. Especially because I do a thing I like to call very, what's the best way to describe it? I don't know how to like give it a name, but it's very subtle is what I like to call it. Subtle shading. Oop. That one's a bit bigger than that one, but like at the same time they're in different positions, so I'm just gonna say that just gonna say that that's fine. Take away the line art. God, it's like Scooby-Doo. It's like I'm looking at Scooby-Doo. Okay, let's not do that. A major thing that's going to help this is, whenever I do the shading, it'll look a lot better, I would like to hope. It's better. Probably all the actual furry artists are screaming at me very loudly, but it's fine. And now comes the fun part, where I get to go in and do details. And for this, I bring in my trusty clipping mask. So I will see you when I get the facial features all sorted out. I will say that I do need to put some lines in for that part for the mouth, and only the mouth. That's as far as I'll go for the lines. Alright, I lied. I might need to bring it in for the chin. Nah, I can do that with shading. That I'm not too worried about. Oh my god, why does my eye itch? Probably because I put a whole bunch of makeup next to it. Yeah, that's what a lion looks like, right? We know what lions look like here. I mean, I've been drawing them for so long. Okay, there we go. That's some BS, by the way. Even if you've been drawing it for a whole bunch of time, you can still easily forget what it looks like. There. It's very hard to get both eyes looking about the same, especially it's in a design like this. I'm adjusting the eyes a bit just because I like more where this is going rather than because this looks a bit more lion-esque than the other design I had, so I'm just adjusting them just a bit, just a little bit. Don't worry too much, it's still all gonna look pretty much the same when I'm done. There we go. And then we do... Let's not do the actual, like, eye part right now. Let's do the shading, because that is the best part. Set that, and then airbrush, my one true friend. Okay. Yeah, it's doing what I want it to. Oh, that's why. And you'll see this kind of shading in a lot of, like, children's books I've found. And you know what? I'm fine with that, because, you know, it's cute. I'm just doing basic airbrushing, shading here. Like I said earlier as well, this is not a detail-oriented art style. This is more of a fluffy, very cartoonish type, get the basics and you're good thing. And that's what this drawing is. I want to get a basic understanding of the furry design. So, I'm not doing it as much as you would normally see. I'm probably going to go back, give it some texturing if I have time. If I don't, well, ooh. This is just so cute to me. I love this thing so much. Oh, I have to give it highlights. Now what? No, you know what I should do? I should do some line art. At least on the parts that need it. So I'm probably, yeah, I'm gonna, yeah. Specifically just for the hands, because these are kind of weird hands. Or paws, again, like I need to specify. I just need to make sure that I see that they are, in fact, paws. There we go, there we go, there we go. So I'm basically making just a layer where it has all the actual, like, parts that I wanted to define on the skin. So, like, the hands, I should probably put my toe beans on here as well. Toe beans, toe beans, toe beans. Oh, I need to make that a bit larger. There we go. No. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hello everybody and welcome back to a new face. I swear I'm gonna get it done even if it kills me. Which it won't, it's a drawing. But that doesn't mean you have to be lenient. So, here we go. Last time we left, I had just finished doing the base colors and just a little bit of shading on the skin layer. Now I just realized that the skin layer includes my eyes. And, oh wait, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I did that on purpose. Looking back, I kind of, I don't know if I like it with or without the line art. If anything, what I'm probably going to do is just keep that sketch on. Maybe, just so I can be like, oh, look how nice. Because I like how that looks. I mean, there are certain things that I changed, but I usually keep to my sketch as close as I can. But that's not the point of this. The point is the point of this is that I can get back to drawing. So, here we go. I think I am going to work on the skin tone just a bit more. The whole thing of cartooning is you have to be simplistic about it. You have to have something that you can emulate quickly and efficiently and make it look nice. So that's why a lot of times you'll see cartoons heavily focus on the shapes. Like I was talking about yesterday with shapes, that's because they need to be able to do a quick design really quickly. Like with my stuff, I'm on the wrong layer to do this. Like with my stuff, I want quick things to do, so circle, circle, line, line, V, curve. the hardest part about this is my hair, and the only reason why I'm able to draw it so quickly is because I've been staring at it for so long of my life that I'm just like, oh, I know exactly what it looks like. So we are going to be focusing on making sure that I can get that done pretty well. Ugh, I was a fool, and I put it on. Ugh, it's fine, I just have to be careful. Oh, I didn't give myself little claws. Oh, my claws. If I had the opportunity to wear nothing but acrylics, there's the word. If I could just have pure stiletto acrylics always, I would cry. Like, I've been saying this, but the day that Elf decides to do acrylic nails is going to be the day of my downfall, because guess where all my money's going to be going. It's gonna be in there, because I love Elf brand, and I love nails, so as soon as you combine the two, I am screwed. Oh, it looks so cute. I'm fine. Oh, let me get... And then just put a little highlight. Oh, this is cute! Ah! I don't usually do cute works of art. I mean, like, I do Muppets, and I don't really care about cute there, though. I care about, like, true to the design, you know? So, this is very exciting for me, because I have something cute. I need, like, a fur texture. But not, like, totally fur, you know? Noise. I do use noise quite a bit. Let's try stubble. There's nothing there. Really? It literally looks... I literally look furry. Oh, no. Oh, wait, but that's working, though. That's... Ah! Woo! It worked! Wait. Let me put a little bit of darker undertones in there. There we go. Oh my god! Wait, let me play with this. I was sitting here worried. How am I gonna make it look furry? I mean, I can just do a bit of texturing here and there, but nope. All I had to do is go in and find the stubble brush. Ingenuity, thy name is Procreate, apparently, and I am loving it. Oh my god. Yo. That's a lion. That's definitely a lion. Oh my god. I can't believe this worked. I'm just so flabbergasted. Well, now to do the feet, I suppose. There we go. By the way, if you're thinking that I forgot the tail, no, I didn't. I'm gonna get all this stuff done first, and then go back to the tail. It's a process, alright? You gotta trust the process. I need my stubble. Alright, well, there are the feeties. The feeties are done. I'm not gonna make this, like, fully professional, just cause this is just me wanting to dick around. So, leave your hate comments down below. Ha-ha! Aw, cute. Alright, now for shirt detailing. Yep. What next? Ah, my favorite part. The hair. Yes, I'm doing the hair before the tail. Don't judge me. Now, with the back, we do that. Again, clipping mask, my favorite thing. And then we get this, and then we go, how? Oh, fuck. I have realized my error. The hair is divided into 2 layers, so that means I need to figure out how to do that. Alright, I did it. I'm not gonna tell you how I did it, just know that I am very angry and very disappointed in myself. Anyway, so what we're gonna do... It's fine. What we're gonna do is my favorite part of literally any piece that has me in it, and that is coloring my hair. So, if you've seen any of my pieces, you'll see that I usually do a little swoosh here for the bottom part and fill that in. Perfect. Give that nice dimension to it. My hair kind of looks like this now that it's down. Back off that tangent. Here we go. And we're going to do the big swoosh. Now with my swooshes in the top of my hair, I usually do the lighter color first. You know what? I need to take the sketch off because as good as that sketch is, it is kind of taking away from me seeing. I do... Oh, you know what I should do? I should do it like that. I'm not used to doing it like that, but... Texas girls make do... Ah, I look like a goddamn Dragon Ball Z character. Oh my god. And then do that as well. Fill that in. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. And give me my darker color. And I do it like this because I have a widow's peak, and I like... That's one thing about Procreate that I do not understand. I make a shape inside of another shape, and it colors the full fucking thing, and it's just... That's one of the... I love Procreate with everything in my body. That is one of the few things that gets me angry. And I think it's because it's probably not geared toward my type that do color... Just straight color blocking. And then shapes within the shapes. Like, they're used to people doing different layers for each thing instead of just trying to put all the shading on one layer like I do. But, yeah, I think that's just it. I didn't fully fill that in, huh? I'm glad I saw that. That would have angered me if I caught it later. Yeah, that's cute. I'm amazed. Again, I didn't think... You're gonna hear me say this so many times. I didn't think this would go as well as it's going. I mean, I have confidence in my art skills to a degree. Especially when it comes to doing new art styles, because, like, that's how I used to only do art, is by experimenting just constantly and finding what worked. But with certain things that are, like, really well known, I'm not really good at emulating. Like, the closest I've ever gotten to be good at emulating a style is, like, pop art, Roy Lichtenstein type stuff. And that's just because I grew up on, like, my way of growing up learning how to draw was pure just lines. So, it wasn't that far-fetched. Wow. I'm trying to make this just a tiny bit more stylized than usual just because it's a special occasion. I'm sorry, just every time I look at this, I get just so happy. Alright, time for the pant, shading. Like, this is very common for me, the airbrushing on the legs. Like, if you'll go and look at, I did a piece, for Citizen Queen, one of the hottest, girl bands out there. You might have noticed, like, probably last year around, like, the summer, their, evolution of girl group videos, like, skyrocketed on YouTube's algorithm. And I really like their music, and I really like their group, and I really like, the beatboxer and the bass. Kaidi and Cora, I believe. Cora Isabel and Kaidi, I forgot her last name. Wait, no. Kaidi Daly. Anyway, I'll show that drawing on screen now if you care to look at it. I called it Pink Lemonade, and it was them in their outfits from the evolution of girl group singer videos. And you'll see if you look at the legs, specifically Kaidi's. I don't know if it's Kaidi or Katie. the base's legs. Katie, I don't know. I'm sorry. I love you. For her jeans, I did the basic like back shading, and then on the front, because she had a torn and then fishnet stockings underneath, I did like shines on those areas because I wanted to bring attention to those, because those pants haunt me to this day. They were so good. Anyway, that's what it is. And also, if you look at Cora's legs, that's how it was too. So I have a very... My style does change from time to time, but when it comes to me wanting to make things look good, I usually stick to the same thing. Unless I'm going through just a radical, like, radical style change, which hasn't happened recently all that much. So, no worries there. Now, if you'll notice, the way I shade my hair is incredibly different to the way that I shade everything else. I don't know why. It's just been like that for the longest time. And what you're seeing here is me doing the fade. There we go. Very cute, very cute. I am into it. Why did I not do any shading on the hand? What is this? I think I'm avoiding the hand since it's such a thing. There we go. Alright, so, welcome back. So I went back and I added a few other lines to the face, just because I was getting worried that some of the top of the head was getting lost because it doesn't have any lines. So I went back and I just fixed that up just a tiny bit. It is tail time, my dudes. Okay. So, for... the question is, what layer placement? How does that look? That is... Without the fluff at the end, it's a rat tail. Like, straight up, that is a rat tail without the fluff. Oh my god, I'm a lion. Finally, all my dreams have come true. No, I'm not a furry in that way. Don't start with me. Wait, that was actually a good line. If there's anything, if I could tell somebody who's starting to want to be a digital artist, if I could tell them anything of what it's like, my thing would probably be, you're going to draw the same line 20 times just so you can find the perfect one. Alright, time for the shading of it. Yes, including the stubble. The stubble is my favorite fucking brush now. Oh my gosh, that is so funny to look at. Wait, I need to adjust the light side just a bit. Oh my gosh. Alright. We're having a lot of fun here. We're having so much fun. Now I'm going to do a few things. Like, I'm going to do the details layer where basically I go in. Like, this is where I'm going to do the claws on. Okay, there's all the little details done. Again, not very detail-oriented. But this is just a base drawing. A little sketch, if you will, of what I would look like, or what I think I would look like if I were to do a fursona. So, now we're going to work on the background. I hate backgrounds with all of my heart. Hate them. I'm a character designer. I'm very bad at backgrounds. Doesn't mean that I won't do one. Just means that I'll complain the entire way. So let's get started. So, wait, actually what I need to do is that I will say I do group things up based on, like, foreground, background, etc., etc. So in this case, this is all the character themselves, so I'm gonna group it all in one giant group. What is that? Oh, that's the original sketch. Group. Nothing changed, but it makes it so it's easier for me to... Why is that there? Makes it easier for me to navigate whenever I'm doing this. Now, the question is, what would be the best color to do for a background for this? Because this has a few color schemes going on in it. It has, primarily... It has a bit of a complementary color scheme because you have the big blue pants as opposed to the orange of just my entire being. But with that red shirt there, what are you gonna do? So, and there's also a bit of a, not so much of a triad. I mean, you could, I guess, argue for triad, but I don't really see it here. So, let's try a whole bunch of different colors, because the best way you can do this is by just going ham. So, green? No! That's a negatory on the green. Well, let's see, like a forest green. No, that doesn't really blend well. Well, let's see what an orange looks like. A nice... Oh, nope, my hair gets lost immediately. That's sad. Let's see what a purple looks like. That's a contender. That's a contender. Let's see what a yellow looks like. Usually yellows aren't that... Well... No, it washes out too much, because this is a very light design, so I don't want to go with too light a color. Oh god, my eye. Well... Wait, I have an idea. Let's do... Where's my airbrush? There's my airbrush. And then let's do that plus that purple we were looking... Oh, that needs to be... Oh, I'm in hard airbrush, that's why. Medium hard. There we go. And then... Whoop. Let's do a bit of a blendy there. Looks like an Instagram filter. That's not bad, though. That's not bad at all. I wish let me try. What would be a good back color for this? Let's try the yellow. Oh, okay. Just as a fancy, like, because that's going into a bit of a complementary color scheme. Oh, that is nice. Damn it, it's nice. Ah, oh, crap. If I do it correctly. Oh, yuck. Alright. That's just another layer to... It's just another thing to make this look good, so I will take it. I'm gonna go back and erase out the parts that I need to, so... See you whenever I get it to a point where I'm happy with it. This is gonna look nuts if it actually pans out. If it doesn't, well, cut to me being angry. This has a... Oh no! You know what I just realized this looked like? This looks like Five Nights at Freddy's! This looks like 80s Five Nights at Freddy's vibes! Hey! Woo! It's fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything is... You know what? I've come this far, and I'm not stopping now, just because apparently I have Five Nights at Freddy's, kind of design in mind. There we go. Alright. And what I could also do, if I felt saucy, do that and then do a... This is so 80s! Like, I'm amazed by how 80s this is. Oh my gosh, I love it. Who cares about the details when you have that fancy of a background? Hey! Alright. Oh, I should probably put... You know what? I'm gonna put on these details, I am going to go ahead and put a little shine on them. Ha ha ha, funny, you are Mr. Funny Man. Going back with even smaller details just to round out the whole piece. And make it just look that much better, you know? See, even with the sketch I did, it doesn't need it all that much. If anything, what I would maybe go in here and define these just a little bit more. Yeah. Well, here we are. Here it is. I am so happy with it. Oh wait, here, I gotta do my signature. One more layer. The layer to rule them all. Ah, and the last layer that I'm allowed to make, too. Amazing. So, let me do it in red. Oh, wait. I forgot how to sign my name. There we go. Ah, and then let's make that maybe not as apparent. Always sign your work, kids. Especially if you're wanting to put it on the internet. Always sign your work. There we go. Wait, one more thing I could probably do is maybe just move her just a tiny, just the tiniest bit this way. Just the tiniest bit. There she is! Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. There she is! There's my signature. There's everything. There! She's there. She's made and she's beautiful and she was worth the wait. This took me 2 days. It usually only takes me like... Oh, it does take me 2 days to do a good piece. Well, then I'm keeping on track. The only thing that I might go in and do... Actually, yeah, here. I want to do... where's my eyes? There are my eyes. I just want to do just a little bit of... just a little bit of this. We're not going to talk about what... We're just going to do it really quickly. Just... No. There! Perfect. There she is. Ah, she's beautiful. I love her so much. I'm so happy that I found that, that stubble tool. Because it kind of looks like fur. It kind of does. And, like, if you look at a lion, I have lions here. Yeah, it looks she looks vaguely lion-esque. She looks like an anthropomorphic lion. Why am I saying she? It's me. I look like an anthropomorphic lion, which is all I really wanted out of this endeavor. And so... I've done what I've set out to accomplish. I have a lovely, lovely Fursona that I am now going to use on everything. And, yeah, I'm really happy with it. I've said this 30 times already. I didn't think this would go as well as it did. And it did. It went really well. And I'm just so happy. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Excuse me. There. I am happy with how it turned out. Because again, it turned out wonderful. Yes. Are there things I could have done differently? Yes, but I don't care. Because if I mess with this anymore, then I'm going to be getting into that good too much gene that plagues me every day. So I'm going to leave it here. Yes, I'm going to leave it here. And let everybody see that I am decent at drawing new styles, specifically furry styles. I'm decent at it. I don't know what would happen if I tried to draw a dog. Maybe I'll draw Harley at some point as an anthropomorphic person. But thinking about that, I don't know how I'd feel about that. So yeah, that's where I'll leave this one, I guess. I had a goal, and I accomplished it. Quite well, if I would like to say so myself, because I like to toot my own horn once or twice. So, if you're a furry, or you draw furry art, and you have any comments you'd like to leave me, please leave me, better ways to do the proportions, or better ways to get just feet, like, if this sounds weird, but if you know how to draw the feet better, I would like to know that, because I can't draw feet no matter what form they're in, human, animal, otherwise. They're just squares in all of my art. So if you have tips, let a girl know. And if you like this video, please go ahead and like it, because Ivy wants you to like it. This video took everything out of me because I was trying so hard. If you want to see more drawing videos, or maybe even check out my video game videos, leave a subscribe. I got you. Alright, I'm gonna leave you here. Just remember that, if you're afraid to try new drawing styles, don't be. Because, hey, it's all practice. You need to just practice as hard as you can so that you can get as good as you want to be. And there's no such thing as reaching a peak. There's only going up, you know? So, don't be afraid to try new styles. I think that's the moral of the story. That, and I look hot as a furry. I can't believe I just said that. Well, remember, I believe in you, and have a good day. And, yeah. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!